And welcome to the Sixers headquarters here in Camden. The NBA draft is less than an hour away. The Sixers have two first-round picks, the 10th overall and the 26th. There have been a ton of trade rumors. We've heard them over the last week or so. And to break it all down, we'd like to welcome in John Johnson. He covers the Sixers like a glove for WIP Radio and also for KYW. So what is the hottest rumor we've heard so far, John?
Well, the hottest rumor we've heard all week is that the Sixers are trying to get into the top 5 to grab Missouri freshman Michael Porter Jr. I don't know how much to believe but given the Sixers' history, he is a player with back issues, so Sixers like to draft injured players, but I wouldn't buy too much into it just yet.
And part of that trade would be Markelle Fultz.
It would reportedly include Markelle Fultz. I don't know how much value he has outside of Philadelphia, considering how his rookie season went. But again, his name was mentioned, so there's a little bit of weight to it.
All right, let's assume the Sixers stay at 10th overall. Who do you like at that pick?
Well, Mikal Bridges out of Villanova is the obvious selection, and he very well could be there. But if he is taken early, I'm a big fan of Kentucky 18-year-old Kevin Knox. High upside. He does exactly what we hoped Markelle Fultz would do and create his own shot. He doesn't play defense at all. He's very raw. He's 18 years old, but he has a lot of upside. And one thing we noticed in that Boston series is how desperately we need someone outside of Joel Embiid to create their own shot. He can do that.
A lot of eyes on Brett Brown tonight. The first time he's going to be in charge of personnel decisions. What do you think his approach will be tonight?
That's a very interesting question that we've been dying to find out the answer to. Brett Brown has always wanted the opportunity to finally pick his own players. He's been asking for years, we need this position, that position, and he's never been able to do it, but now he does, and he has a VP of basketball operations, Mark Eversley, to help him do that and do all the paperwork and legwork, and in the end I think Brett Brown will have the final say and he'll get the guy he wants.
10 seconds left. We know that LeBron could potentially be out there. How important is free agency on the back end of this?
Oh, it's huge. This is the biggest free agency, my goodness, arguably in franchise history. When your head coach comes out and says, we need another superstar now, I mean, that means everything right there. And they're going to try their hardest to land one more marquee free agent this offseason to, in essence, complete the process.
Complete the process. By the way, I see what you did there. Complete the process. This man is a professional. He has done it before. Guys, that is a story here from Camden. Back to you guys in the studio.